Hi everybody, this is Sister Omi. I hope everyone is doing well. You Virgos, I hope you listen to your monthly reading, the reading for the month since it's your birthday month. So now I'm going to be doing your full moon in Aries reading for Virgo. Woo, got that out. So Virgo, with this Aries full moon, Aries is impulsive. So we're going to come face to face with some of the results maybe of our actions of being impulsive, So this is something we have to think about going forward, how we're using that impulsive energy or reevaluating some of the things that we have done. But Virgo, for you, you may have been just playing it safe, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. So this full moon is the ideal time to step out of your comfort zone and open yourself up to the possibility of a new romance. Ooh. Yes, open up to another person. It does involve risk. So that's that Aries energy, that impulsive. Just go in, just do it. Right? That's Aries, just do it. So if you're single at this harvest moon, go out on a date. It don't mean you got to get married. It's just about getting out there. Just looking to connect deeply with some other people. So just do it. Interesting enough though, Virgo, the first card. Wait a minute, let me adjust this camera. That's better. This is Two of Water. Okay. Now, let's look at this upright. This upright is intertwining. This is harmony. This is the balance of the yin and yang, the masculine and feminine. And it's like endless, universal, because all of the water. So this is like someone that mirrors you. This is an emotional connection. But this is in reverse. So what do you have here? There's some confusion. It may appear calm on the surface, but there's a lot of confusion. However, with this water, there's some serious emotional depths that need to be maybe stirred up a little bit. Psychically, so it's that water, that emotion is with your psychic ability. Maybe that's a little off too. But interesting too, let's go look back. This is a 2. So the positive attributes of the 2 numbers: mild-mannered, considerate, peacemaker, charming. On the negative tip, petty, deceptive, hoarding, cruel, insincere. So on this reverse here, I'm not going to say fully negative, or maybe you've just been in a period of time where you just haven't been able to connect with people. So there could be some deception, or your emotions deceiving you. Let's see, but this is about relationships here nevertheless. So Virgo, what are you going to do on this full moon in Aries to step out and develop some new relationships? When I look at these relationships that I'm looking at, this is also bringing you back in balance. Because this is you. I'm looking at you in this card upright. This is your yin and yang, your energies. You are a whole person here, in sync with the universe and your emotions. In reverse, there's some emotional imbalance here. And I'm not saying that you don't have friends or whatever, but maybe lately you're just not connecting and relating to them. And that could very well be. So use that Aries spark to initiate some new, deeper relationships. First chakra card here is Destiny. Now this is your crown chakra. This is your brain, right? And sometimes with this particular card, there are feelings of isolation, which is interesting here because this could really be some emotional isolation. So if your thoughts, you're alone. So there's some feeling, you're feeling isolated. And with that, you know, destiny. What do you think your destiny is at this particular junction? Because this is of the mind. So this is your crown chakra, your pineal gland. This is how you show compassion, your oneness, seeing yourself and others, harmony, peaceful, non-attached, loving, spiritual love. So, your destiny, what is it? This is black and white. You see the people kneeling down? This is a couple, black and white, which I think is really interesting because I got to pull this up. Because I'm looking at this as your duality. And then at the same time, they say, well, opposites attract. So this is your polar opposite. So we're looking at these. This is black and white right here. All right. All right. So black is the shade that demands to be taken seriously as it absorbs all colors. Black emits warm, powerful energy of the protector. Unlike black, white is isolated. Together they create balance. Or really together they balance and they can create. You'll be guided by your angels to do what's best for you and all concerned. So the other thing too with this crown chakra, this is more in touch with, like I know we like to play with words, your ancestors, God, the higher mind. So this is being, or even, you know, most people, like I know myself, I love having elders around me because they're usually very wise. So you having some wise counsel and talking to them. And this is what you're bringing yourself out of. And I don't really think this is instability in relationships because since this is of the higher mind, the type of relationships you like, maybe you're just not finding them right now. So it's your destiny to find that type of relationship that is a powerful energy. However, the two of you balance each other out and you can create. I think that's interesting. Very interesting. And what's even more interesting is getting this card, perception. Now this is your heart chakra. Now this is your heart, your lungs. And feeling harmony, trust. Being gentle with yourself and others. The ability to give and receive love. Being flexible, open to people. And new ideas, growth. How do you cope with loss? This is the heart here. So we're talking about breathing, your breath, your blood pressure, your heart. Perception. This girl, we'll just say she's emerald green, offers a regal ability to see things differently and the chance of embracing transformation. There's an ability to attract wealth here if you have an open heart. So wealth doesn't necessarily always have to be money either. Wealth, you have wealth of your relationships. You know, you'll see more of your inner wealth. You open your heart here because this is something we're working on here. To balance out that emotion and turn this card upright. To have a balanced yin and yang so you can attract the type of relationship that will you could go on your rest of your destiny with. And with this particular chakra here, if there's some imbalance, this is about eating a lot of green leafy vegetables, kale, spinach, broccoli, all these type of things, basil, thyme, cilantro, all those type of seasonings, but also taking time to do deep breathing, and doing back bends, because that opens up your chest. And there's maybe there's a tendency here, since this card is in reverse. Have you been maybe feeling like a martyr, or any type of maybe self-neglect? Or have you just been withdrawing from relationships? So this is in reverse. So this could be you've been withdrawing from relationships. And if you've been feeling any physical, like pain in your heart, breathing, mild forms of depression, because depression, this is all emotional. This is something to look at during this time. And since you got this destiny card, which is your crown chakra, I strongly urge you to work that root chakra, which is eating root vegetables. Maybe make yourself a root vegetable soup or a stew, and do intermittent fasting. Include lots of greens in your vegetable, and do breathing exercises and breathing and core exercises, or do long walks and make sure you're just deep breathing while you're walking, to open yourself up to your destiny and change your perception on how you see things. This is what's going to help bring this back into balance and turn this upright. Now, interesting enough, I think I got the tree card here. And this says, it's the pear tree. Fruitful, long-lasting success is certain, bringing union, partnership, harmony, a meeting, and a love match. This is a good relationship. Now, you can have good friendships, but a love relationship is totally different. And that's why it's got to be something that is definitely destined. Because people try, and maybe this is some of the reasons why you've been cutting yourself off, because you haven't been meeting people that you feel that you are intellectually compatible with, and your perception in your heart just won't allow you to let them in. So I can see this two ways. You're going to meet someone and you're going to allow them in, or the people that you do know, you're just going to change your perception of them, so that opens you up for that person that is about to come. And that's going to be the good relationship, because this is talking about a love match. So maybe that's, but so during this, if you were single, Virgo, during this full moon in Aries, you're going to start changing to open yourself up for the person that the divine, the creator, the wise ones want you to have. Your ancestors, God, your angels. You're going to begin to open yourself up for the one that the spirit really wants you to have. Now, if you are already in a relationship, Virgo, you're just going to, maybe you're going through some things in your relationship emotionally, and you're going to have a shift in your perception, and you're going to turn this relationship around, and you all are going to be on your path of destiny. I think this is so interesting. Oh my God. All right now, Virgo. I hope you enjoyed this reading. So, and if you did, please like, share, subscribe. And also remember with this is intermittent fasting. A lot of good water. Get you a root soup for maybe your dinner with a lot of root vegetables. Eat a lot of greens. Clean water. Open yourself up so you can have that good relationship. I had to throw that in there in case I didn't say that. So remember, like, share, subscribe. Leave a comment. All is welcome. And again, this is Sister Omi. Peace.